Hey guys, it's Matt here. It is Monday, June 29th. One trade, small winner, and didn't see really anything else that I liked this morning. It was kind of a slow morning. So the action was not really what I like. Even this WKHS wasn't really the action that I like to see out of a stock that's priced around this level. I'd like to be a little less, a little lower float and whip around a little bit more. I was also watching BHTG, which was a little lower priced, and some other things that I had my eye on. But anyway, you can see it. This kind of sold off here at the bell, and didn't want to take a dip trade there. I just didn't like the way it was moving there. There wasn't a whole lot of bouncing going on. It was just kind of down until here, where it, obviously it did end up bouncing around 11, but there was no obvious sign for that. Um, So really, I was kind of waiting for something to get above its pre-market highs and make a good run. And you can see this eventually tapped around pre-market high there at 1250, pulled back, and then got up over there. So I was like, all right, let's see if we can take a pullback here. And I thought I had a pretty good entry here. Maybe that 13 was going to hold, but it ended up kind of pulling back down to the moving average here, or this pivot that was off the daily chart. Um, and so I was in a little early. Basically, I got in here at 1294 or so. Kind of had to sit through this little pullback here, and then as it popped up here, I just got out with my wanted to get up with my ass intact. So got out at 1304. So literally up like $10 on the day before commissions. So $4 or something with commissions. Uh, and then again, I just didn't like what I saw. I was content to just sit on my hands today. You know, I'm gonna keep increasing share size as we go along here, and this was not the day to do that. Um, so anyway, I did actually take an options trade. I still have an options account with Tastyworks, and so I took swing trade on Apple in my options account. Mostly because if you look at Apple, I mean, it's been crushing it since you know the bottom there in March, and last few days it's done kind of a pullback here. I wanted to look at this here. So anyway, I figured it was time to make a good swing trade with if I could get a decent entry, because we've got 4 or 5 days here where it's made lower highs, and typically something like Apple, that's probably I mean, if we're bullish in a bull market, you're gonna bet on something like Apple to go higher after a pullback. So I got in with a pretty good entry, actually. You can see here on the 5 minute chart, it bounced and then kind of did a double bottom here, or whatever you want to call it, around the 351 area. And so I waited. This 5 minute candle was up here around, I want to say it was around the high 352 area when I took an options trade. So the contract was a couple of weeks out, and it was pretty far out on the delta. Um, and I ended up at one point today, I was up like $75 on that contract. And then I think at the end of the day, it was like $45. I have seen that after hours, this is pretty much flat. Not sure what I expect tomorrow. I've got my stop on that one moved up to a little above break even, so I'm not going to lose money on that trade, and I'm good with that. I mean, I could have just taken the $70 in my options account, but that's not really something I'm going to concentrate much on. It seemed like a pretty obvious good trade. I do keep my eye still sometimes on the large caps there, so uh, that's where I'm at with that. I'll probably keep updating you guys on that, just for giggles. But and eventually, I have nothing against trading the large caps. So if eventually I feel like I can take the skills that I learned on the small caps and apply them to the large caps, and it's a better situation, I'll go trade those. I don't Doesn't really matter to me. But for now, keep most of my effort here focused on the small cap stuff, the low floaters. So that's it for today. Tomorrow's the last day of the month, so I'll do a June month recap probably, maybe over the weekend sometime. That way, all the fees and everything will have settled out of the account, and we'll see where I'm at for the whole month. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be down from where the account started when you include commissions and everything. But that was to be expected once I sized down. I didn't think I was going to end the month positive. So, but it's what I needed to do to build some consistency. So, anyway, I will maybe do a better, longer update tomorrow, and then a big monthly update at the end of the week over the weekend. So, all right, see you guys tomorrow.